We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Philadelphia Phillies. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Rendon.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average has been good, 306 to start the day. 14 homers, 53 RBIs. On the ground to the left side. Kingery's there. Segura for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the Show after this. Shohei Ohtani gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Mccutchen.
Here comes the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
The 1-1 now to Mccutchen.
Oh, that's out.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's by him for strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you. Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Marcus Simeon, power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot for Marcus Simeon, number 26 for him on the season, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jay.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bruce hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Phillies 2 and the Angels nothing. Justin Upton the next to hit.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Next to bat will be Yaciel Puig, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Nope.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Full count still. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Tommy Stella now, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Stella, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was an 8th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Nope.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Kingery, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Yaciel Walker.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Neil Walker. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here comes the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, David Fletcher, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And there's ball one. Outside, 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Castro.
Striding in, Jason Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
That's out.
One out, nobody on.
Ball two.
Ball two now.
2-0.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Mccutchen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0.
We're back as the Phillies lineup readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league, and when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
3-0.
JT Realmuto waits on deck. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Realmuto.
At the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one is launched. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
The right fielder, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, outside.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Now the 2-1 pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and a strike to count. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Turned on down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. To second now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here's Justin Upton now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. In now is Yaciel Puig as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Upton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Three and one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So striding in, Tommy Stella, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh and 2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies on top, 3-2. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Phillies.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Marcus Simeon. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
Now at the plate, Jay Bruce hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Gene Segura standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with two men out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the two-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if two-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They're up 3-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. He said they're not doing a very good job of hitting off the fastball today, which he said is a necessity in today's game. Otherwise, he explained, the pitcher never feels uncomfortable and believes he can get anyone out at any time. That hasn't been too far from the truth in this one, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in now, David Fletcher. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One and one. And now a pitch on the way.
I got 2-1 the count.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One and 0 pitch on the way. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Swung on and missed 3-2. A runner in scoring position with none out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So here now's the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Harper coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Kingery's there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Angels get just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Here's Neil Walker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
The first baseman, Neil Walker.
Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Now a ball lined to the left side. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. It is taken, strike 1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
In now, Andrew Mccutchen. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Boy, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. One left for Philadelphia. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. A 1-1 now to Upton. Hit to third. Kingery's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance? Yaciel Puig. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off-speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch, but you know what, sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. So now to the plate, Stella, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Ranger Suarez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Jason Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Angels get just the 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Angels 4 and the Phillies 3. Bryce Harper will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. The pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit in the air out toward left. Upton on the move. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
To the plate now, Simeon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Soft liner to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Ryan Buchter comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well, so we'll see how this works out.
At the plate now, Jay Bruce, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third with none out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the tying run will score on the sacrifice fly as it's now a 4-4 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. from the stretch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Upton. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Simeon is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
At the plate, Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Angels 4. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Yaciel Puig will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Harrison is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Tristan Lutz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Hit to first. Walker's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Segura has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 27, Trout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. On the ground up the middle. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. And the deficit holds at 5 to 4. Noah Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Noah Ramirez. Leading up for the Phillies, the third baseman.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison as he'll take a look at ball one. Ramirez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Weekly hit to third. And that's the first out.
Up next,
so a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew Mccutchen 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. 2-1. And the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped in front of home plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and one after the foul ball there. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Two and 2 count. Here it comes.
3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And as you see there, they're currently tied for 3rd in that department. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. One and 0. Here it is.
That's in. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Outside, 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Two out here and a runner at second. Down the first baseline. There is Stella, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The windup and the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Upton waiting, now the 1-0. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Yaciel Puig. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down a run, it's 5-4. Ken and Middleton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 99, Ken Middleton.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
Marcus Simeon.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Jay Bruce. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. One out, nobody on. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Phil Gosselin will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Gosselin.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's wide, 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Neil Walker would be next. Full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Phillies strand 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Standing in, Tommy La Stella. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-1, no strike.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
That one's in there. 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Striding in once again, David Fletcher. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Digging in, Jason Castro. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The numbers, 282 to start play, 3 homers, and 15 RBIs. A ball and no strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The set and the 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Simeon's there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. All squared up even in Philadelphia through 8.5. The Phillies have a chance to walk it off. Taylor Ward will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 3.
Taylor Cole comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Taylor Cole.
Now to the plate, Neil Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Fouled off. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Philadelphia came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Hector Neris claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Angels, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.